Hello everyone. Today is day 4 on the Gummiapan Easter calendar, April 17th. I'm gonna open this up. Oh, what we got here? Wait a minute. Okay, I know what this is. This is a tier, a table tier to put goodies on. And they gave candy. 3 pieces of candy, 3 tiers. That's really cute. That is something very unique. My daughter-in-law has one of these that she decorates with. I know a lot of people that use them to decorate. All right, let me get my things together and I will get back with, and we'll get started on this one. I'm excited. This one's out of my comfort zone. I'm not used to it, so we'll see what I come up with. Give me a minute or two. Okay. So I'm going to do a different kind of card today. This is an A2, but I'm using Paper Studio, and I'm going to create a scenery, and this is also from Paper Studio. I made the tiers, so I don't have to color so much on the tiers. I pre-cut the things so I can show you what we're doing. So basically this card is, it's 8.5 this way by 5.5. Scored at 4 1/4, and then scored at 2 1/8. And then I cut these pieces at 1 7/8. These two, I think this one's a little bigger because I used that 6 by 6 and we had to chop it down 1/2 inch. I'm gonna first put these on. I put the double-sided tape on and hoping this would make me go a little bit faster and get working on the project so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, these are adorable dies. I am so glad Gummiapan did this for Easter. I really enjoyed the Christmas one, and I am enjoying this one so far. Things to make you think about, and it sure is making me think. And I like thinking because it stirs up the juices of creating. And I just like doing different things when I'm creating. My cards are usually somewhat different. I'm more artsy of creating sceneries and everything instead of just going by a pattern like you would with scrapbooking. I'm just making sure that I'm in between these score lines. And there we go. And this is blank because I like leaving my cards blank to write your own personal message. Okay. I'm just following here to make sure I have a nice margin. I don't want to commit yet until I got it somewhat centered. Oh, that. And this is just regular white cardstock that because I used a colored paper this time. I don't know, I had it in my stash. I'm not sure where I got it, but these papers I did get from Hobby Lobby. Yikes. And they were like having a sale, 40% off, and I love Hobby Lobby's papers at times that they have. And they clean out on it. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to fold this and burnish it. And then I'm going to fold this back and burnish this. And my card's ready to start going the way I want to do it. Okay, let me make sure I'm in frame yet. Okay. I'm going to put this up here. So I decided that I was going to use the Torin film strip for one here. I cut out a scenery to make sure it fit in, and I want to pinch it between the black and the white film strip. So this is, I'm going to go on the back side here, and hopefully this will come through. There we go. Just going down through. Sometimes with this fine tip from Tonic, I have to squeeze really hard to get it started. Make sure that I got just a little dab here. Okay, so I'm going to cast a little shadow of white over here, like that, while laying this on. And put that down flat. Okay. And then that way it's pinned in between the two, the black and white cardstock. And it makes it more sturdy for work the way I want to place it. Now, the tier, I cut it in this mirrored cardstock. And it has like a brushed aluminum. And then I went and cut, like I said, out of that wood for to make it look like wood, so I don't have to do so much coloring. So I'm just gonna pop this, and there's like, this is just caught a little bit in here, and I want to put this up through the center here, making it have that look that the table's round, there's a back to it and everything, instead of just laying it on top. And I don't know if I can get the other little one up through, because it is really tiny hole. I was looking at it when I was doing this. Slip this one up through. The other one I might just put on top. Go like that. Just to glue that on top. Because the hole, I'm afraid that I'll tear it apart. There's real faint and everything. So I'm just going to dab the glue in the center here for this one first. And I know I'm kind of judging that I want to put it like not too close to the top, but a little bit like that. And hold that down. Then I created, let me, because I think I'm going to stick with it like this. So I'm going to turn this over in the back, and I'm going to tap a little bit heat glue to secure the back here on this. I just want to make sure it was centered like that. And then this one I'm going to bring down a little bit and tack this one also. Bring it over a little bit, as you can see. It's sliding away from me. This one I'm going to kind of make as a man card. More male, even though it's one of them tiered tables. And it has the candy and everything. So this came with our Christmas Advent, and it belonged to the cart for the, I turned mine into a table. I did this before. And I used the plaid material, or the plaid from this, so it all coordinates together. And I wanted to show you what I was thinking of doing here. So, I'm going to bring the card back down here. I am thinking about laying the film strip over here like this. And then bringing the table. And wait, I want to take it over a little bit for some movement. And I want to let this overhang, but I don't want to glue. Whoops. I don't want to glue. This is going to be glued from here down. So I just want to take myself to the center here. So from this point down to here, I want to glue. So from this point, when I flip it down to here and over, it will be on there. So you know what, because I glue at the wrong spots at times. So it's going to be from this point all the way up to here. The rest is going to be hanging over because of the way I'm doing the layout. This one need this like that. And then I'm going to make sure my table's straight. I'm going to make sure my table is on there. Put that there. Go down. Go up. Like that. Now, I will have to tack it a little bit right here where the table is touching. But I don't want to tack it onto the other side of my card that I can't open it. See, good thing I looked, because I did glue too much on this side. And I'm just going to take and dab this away. And thank goodness this glue dries clear. Okay. So now I have that. And I want to put the table tier right here, because I've had telling myself a little story when I was trying to think of the pieces that I wanted to put on this. But figured the candy and everything would be cute. I'm gonna put a little bit of adhesive to build this up because of the film strip and everything. So I'm gonna take, these are so sticky. I think this is Kingston's foam dots, and they are very, very sticky. And I was gonna, they didn't have the black, they only had the brown, which I could probably pull the brown ones out. And it's foam that's colored, so I don't have to worry about if they would show. Do this. I should have did that with that other one. The white ones are just the ones that are so not sticky. they're real sticky, like they're melted or something. I don't know. I don't know if anybody else had problems with them, but I definitely am having problems with them. So I'm going to cut these in half without chopping my fingers off. Go out here and grab this one off. Go out here. These are very sticky to work with. Okay, so I'm gonna trim this now. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this in half because now the neck is getting really thin. And I wanna run this up here like this and keep getting stuck. And then I'm going to cut it again. Nobody knows how much stickiness you get until you're doing your cards. Okay. Like that. Okay. I'm going to pull this tape off. I'm going to take the tape off these two. Or the backing. Okay. All right. So I'm going to hold it in here and bring it down here a little bit closer to me. And put this in the center a little bit, maybe off just a hair, like that. Tack this down. There we go. Okay. So then I got the little mouse from, and I thought he looked cute sitting on the table, but I wanted to show you what I did with the candy. I'm going to put him over here so I know where he's at. So I always have snacks, and I love Werther's Originals. And I took in, I have Tootsie Rolls too, but I didn't have no papers because I would have used Tootsie Rolls also. Took a piece of cardstock, put double-sided tape, smooth this down on here. And I'm thinking it will work because of the candy pieces being as big as they are. I'm going to put some of them, I'm just going to stagger them throughout here on this cardstock and wrapping paper. And I'm going to take this one, go like this, and put this one down here, like this. I got my fingers stuck there a little bit. And I'm going to use my little cutting folder. Slip that in there. Push that down. And I'm going to show you how cute this will turn out. And of course I'm stuck there. Pop these right out. And there we have little candies with foils. No coloring needed. And see that? So I want to do two more. Let's put this big one like this. And maybe the small one in here like this. And maybe I'll flip them around here. Let me do this all the way across. And do this one up here like this. So their slips lying away. But you'll get the idea here in a few minutes once I cut these out. So if it slides, so what's nice about these folders is I can pinch them as I'm doing it and slide this one down a little bit. I'm going to get more words on there like that and hold it and run it through my cutter again. Any kind of candy that you have, you can recycle the paper and have fun with it. Okay, so we're gonna pop this one up and pop this one up. And that's how I thought about using this. And you can still keep making with candy papers and recycle. So that's just a little fun thing to do. Something new to do for me. Okay, so, and I also cut out a little flower pot that I was thinking about using, and some greenery. And this was left over from the other one from the Easter Advent the other day, and I figured I'd use it. So I got a tiny little camera as a thank you gift from Nordic, my Color Me Nordic, and when I purchased my order, and I thought this was really cute, and I think I'm doing the film strip. I'm going to continue with this. So I cut a silver one. As you can see, I'm not going to be coloring too much of anything. My mouse I had in my stash. But I'm just going to go down through and put this camera on top to make it look like the lens. And it thickens it more. And I want to cut some pieces of plants. I think I'm going to take this fine one. Maybe I like to put that at the top, I think. Okay, it's going to take me a little bit of thinking with this. Okay, let me snip it here. And we'll just put it like it's a beginning plant, and I'll just dab it in here with glue. And this is watercolor paper that I sprayed mica in it. And I do this a lot, make my own papers and just cut them out. Cut flower pots, flowers, and it gets all different colors and everything. Even from Tonic, they have them. See, I want to put that there just for some greenery. And then I'd glue this like that. And I'm going to put this on the stand. And make sure, yep. And then I want to put the camera up here like this. And this can be for anybody. Maybe a graduating card too, and that. Because the title that I put, I want to put this, make it look like that. Sign back there. And I wanted to put some greenery, maybe down here. Okay. Okay, let's cut this piece off. And I'm gonna slip it in here like this. Oh, wait. I gotta make this look a little on the wild side. I could have it. Oh, wait. It's not gonna cooperate with me. Hang on. We're gonna fold this in like this, and we'll just maneuver it out when we get it through the other side. I want it hanging up there. Okay. So I'm going to take this and glue this up here. And then I'm going to glue this little section here, around here, and then a little bit here, just to make it organic, look like it's going all over the place. Now the candies, I'm going to lay one like in here. That. And look at that. You didn't need to buy candy. You already have your candy that you're snacking on, and who doesn't love Werther's Original? I know I love them. Lay this one here. Okay. And where's my mouse at? I'm going to put him on the table. Because he sees that candy and he's like, yeah, I need candy. It was cold outside and I need candy. Okay. Now, I like doing my numbers in odd. I think I'm going to put this one like this and put one on top. Yeah. It fell out of the dish or the table. Put one here. Like this. Or do you want to go like this? No. Maybe you want to go like this. Maybe he got one down already. And then one more. Put that one up here. Yep, on that side. Or do I want... I don't know, I was looking at these leaves. I kind of wanted to use the leaves somewhere. Okay, I'll put that up there. I'll put them leaves somewhere else. Them I'm probably gonna color. Like that. Let me get my green and color these leaves a little bit. Because I think I'm gonna make it look like there's two different color pots, plants. I'm just using my light green blend here. I'll put this shading, it's like hair like this. I'm going to use the real dark green again over here one more time. And then go back to the light green. The way the light hits it. Okay, so I want to go like this. I'm going to tap this with glue in here and here and let this hang that you can't see that planter. Okay, now, like I said, took the little one to keep with the camera theme and everything. So it says you are top tier. And I'm going to stick that right there. And I want to thank Gummiapan and for the beautiful set that this day turned out to be. And it took me out of my comfort zone. And I really did like it for something new. Now, you could probably create more things with this, but with the tier card, because a lot of people in the United States, I know my daughter-in-law with the different holidays for Easter and everything, could definitely make an Easter card with it. I thought about that too, but then I was like, I think I'm just gonna stick with this. But let me zoom in a little bit. Can you see what it in there? And then you get all the detail. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. You can see the opening. And it makes a complete card for a man or a woman. And it finishes it off. And I think, great job, Gummiapan, with these tier card. Never would have ever thought of using one on a card. It's wonderful the way, you know, you create the juices of these the dies. And I just love it. Well, thank you for watching, and I hope you join me tomorrow when I do another one. Don't know what I'm doing, don't know what I have in store, but it would take me to do some thinking. Have a great day, and happy crafting. Bye-bye.